Okay. Celebrate. She doesn't want to be on camera. Um, short. I think could be a bit longer. Um, I have a pointy stick, and this is not a care video. It's more me thinking out loud on how much I understand of these catacetums. Um, yeah, and suddenly the train of thought stops. Let me pause you. I'll be right back. In fact, in an instant. And it's back on track. Okay. What I understand so far is that this is the time that catacetums go into dormancy, and that's because they come from the southern hemisphere, which is summer at the moment. But I'm going to go with something Martin said, and he said the largest bulb is leading, meaning that that's the one we got to focus our attention on if we want to have flowers. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's obviously this one. But I think we're heading for another station. Oh, come on. I had it all in my head yesterday. It was going to be a fantastic video with top class narration, rivaling even David Attenborough. But not today. Yes, and okay. It's, I don't even know what time it is. Oh, yes, I do. It's past 8 o'clock. I should be more coherent. Yeah. So, this one has to be brought into dormancy. And in order to do that, I need to dry it out and stop giving water. I did that. It's not really dry yet, but it will be. These are starting to chuck out roots. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's visible, but oh, god damn it. Okay. Catasetum, take 2. Yeah. They're growing like mad. And you can see here, with my pointy stick, here's a new growth, here's a new growth, and believe it or not, there's also a new growth. Let me get you a little bit closer. You see here, it's starting with a new growth, and my problem now is I saw Margaret repot hers because it didn't fit in the pot and it wouldn't stay upright. Well, I have no idea what to do next. Bring it into dormancy, that's not a problem. That's a matter of just stopping watering. But should I get it out of the pot? Good morning. Yeah, my wellies are warming up. It started snowing again, and this is take 3 of the catasetum video I wanted to make. It's Wednesday morning. Yeah, so that can't be it. Catacetums. I did some research and it turns out that they were first cultivated in China by a man named Confucius. And the name catasetum is an old Chinese word for uh, our boss makes us do very strange stuff. It was made up by his employees. And they made it as confusing as possible. Yes. No, that's total bullshit. I didn't do any research because that makes stuff really, really complicated because uh, person A says something and person B says something completely different, and then me, person C, gets totally confused as I am right now. I had a great story in my head, but as always, that won't come out at the moment. They should go dormant at the moment, and that's something I can do myself by cutting water and feeding. And yeah, what then? I'm not sure if I need to repot it, but it is a very small pot indeed. Oh my god, do I need to do a take 4? I'm not sure what's wrong at the moment, but my train of thought doesn't seem to want to leave the station. It's still snowing. Big flakes. Okay, Martin, the one that's responsible for me having these, said that the largest bulb is leading, meaning that that's the one I need to focus on if I want to have flowers, which will be in the next wet season, in a few months' time, I think. In the meantime, as I stop watering, the rest of the new growth, and you can see here two beautiful new growth that already are starting with roots. And I just discovered that small growth. So I'll have to wait for these to wiggle down through the moss and the wood until I get water again. Oh man, the story is as confusing as the orchid itself. What do I do? I don't want to repot it, but if I have to, I will. But I'm certainly not going to cut off any new growth. I mean, it's a sizable orchid, and it's going to be a lot bigger. And I think it can stay in the same pot. Ah, fuck. Catasetum, take 4. And you really don't want to see take 1, 2, and 3 because it's full of bad language and bad language. Okay, I'm not going to get any flowers from this one this season because it is going into dormancy, which means I have to stop giving water and feed, which I did, so it's drying out at the moment. And yeah, here we go again. I feel it. Take 5, take 5. Dave Brubeck. That's a good one. I think I'm going to listen to some music first. No, I'm not. Uh, yeah, what to do, what to do. I really don't get these. What I do get is because they are from the southern hemisphere, winter and summer is switched. So while we have freezing temperatures and snow, this one needs to dry out. What I don't understand is why do I need to cut leaves and growth? I mean, I want a specimen plant, don't I? Uh, this one will flower in the next season, probably here or here. Hey, I had a pointy stick. Probably on this line or this line. It has 4. But what do I do with these and these? This was the first one, second one, third one, 4, 5, and there's a small one here in the back. This one is starting with new roots. So do I need to kill half of the plant to get one bulb to flower, or no, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, screw it, I'm not going to do a take 5. You're just gonna have to bear with me in all my glorious chaosness. Chaosity. Yeah, Martin said that the large bulb was leading, meaning that that's the one that's going to flower first, and probably, if I'm correct, in the next season, which will come when I start watering again. And that's when these wiggle through the pot on there. But does that mean that this stuff that's in here is going to die? Because it has a good root system, very small for an orchid this size, I might add. And yeah, there are no problems whatsoever. Yeah, it's utter madness. It looks great, it looks healthy. The other two are doing the same, although not as large as this one. But they're all, yeah, they're both chucking out new growth. And now I'm afraid that I'm going to get really conflicting information from multiple sources. Well, screw it. Yeah, gotta see them. Yeah. Maybe a take 5? Well, I'm gonna listen to this one first. Yeah, gotta see them. I have no idea, really. And when I read some of the comments or any other information, it all sounds really simple and what's the word? Well, a different word. But as soon as I start thinking about it, going into dormancy, well, that's not really a problem. I have more that are dormant, semi-dormant, but this comes with a complete set of rules. Just let it die, or let it die, let it wither away. And then, catasetums. Later. Good morning. Catasetum. Take 5. Yeah, it's for some reason I just can't get the video started. This is a catasetum and it's supposed to go into dormancy, which I can do myself. I stopped giving water and what now? I mean, the plant is looking absolutely gorgeous. It's healthy. It feels healthy. It chucked both largest leaves, um, which it's supposed to do, I think. But look at this. This is one big growth, two. Here's number three, and this one I discovered this morning, and just about 5 minutes ago I discovered that one. There are new roots forming. So do I just let this dry out and treat it like I did when these two started? This is what I got from Martin, and I just put them on a moss and let them grow, and this is what it has done in, well, yeah, a short amount of time. Do I cut leaves? Because Martin suggested that I could get it into dormancy a lot faster if I cut leaves and God forbid new growth, because, well, we all want new growth on our orchids, so that's not something I want to do. So I let it dry out, and that's because this one has to flower in the next season, so I think it will. And Martin said that the large bulb is leading, meaning that this is the one that needs our attention. But what do we do with this? I don't want to let it die. It's just picking up and it's super pretty. Same as with the rest. They're not as big and they're two different species, but look at this one. New growth. There's a new growth starting. And these are, well, they're still wet, but I can put them above the heater, so. What do I do? Let them dry out and then. So, a 3-minute video should be enough to give me the answers I need. Nor is it? Okay, later.